it's probably a good point to talk to you about Andromedous. I mean, when we met you in June of last year,
Jesus,
which it sounds mad, that doesn't it? Now,
like so long ago, doesn't it?
and you just come off stage having been the first band to play at the 20th anniversary of Download Festival. The first band to play that weekend. I mean, you've come a long way since. What have you been up to?
We haven't really stopped, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, gained a vocalist. That was a wicked move on our end. So
yeah, big change.
What prompted that?
So we did, obviously, the EP that we released around the time of Download was almost like a proof of concept. For years, everyone was like, you guys would be sick with a vocalist, you guys would be sick. And I was always dragging my heels going, no, we're an instrumental band, we should be proud to be instrumental, let's not bother, let's just do what we want to do, have fun. So we did this EP, we got a load of like some of the vocalists from some of the wicked like Southwest bands to do each different track. And Elliot actually did Ill Will, which is the first one we released. And we did those tracking sessions and kind of came off it thinking, if we'd have done him first, we'd have probably asked him to do all of them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just like the way he delivered it and his vocals. And then, I think it was when we played Download, actually, he was front row. He got there to see us. And obviously, we're playing Ill Will. His voice is coming through the system. Obviously, he's sat there watching it. I think he said his sister was like, you should be hounding them.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we were kind of thinking we'd like Elliot. It just kind of came to a point we talked about it and we were like, yeah, we all want it. Let's do it. So,
wow.
But he's been smashing it. Oh my God. Like, he's ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, it's a different, it's from my perspective, completely unexpected. But I know you've been on tour a lot since, haven't you? In the Andromedous.
The Andromedous, yeah, the lovely hire van we get from time to time. But
I like to watch your adventures on Instagram sometimes and see you all enjoying yourselves. And
I should not be trusted with our social media accounts. Like, I just take the piss. Like, so we went to we were driving to Guildford. We went past Stonehenge. And we're just like 10 out of 10 rocks. But no, we've been gigging pretty much non-stop. I think we did 29 shows last year.
Wow.
Download was number 6.
Bloody hell. Wow.
So yeah, and we've not announced a load of stuff we've done this year yet, but we've got a similar number already booked and we're at mid-Feb. So
I mean, you're doing really well. I mean, you don't need me to tell you.
Yeah. No, the gigs are flying in, and we're genuinely, I think, going to play almost the entire of the UK this year. So
that's fantastic.
It's looking good. Yeah, I really can't complain. So.
And how would you say that playing the Takeover affected what you're doing now?
I think there's a lot more of a buzz about us. We'll go to venues and we'll meet bands that go, oh, I've heard about you guys, or there's a hype. I'm like, what hype? Like,
yeah.
So it seems like kind of people are kind of already half aware of who we are before we turn up. And like, or we'll do some gigs where people go, oh, I've booked a Download band. I'm like, we're still this small little band from Weston, but
you're a Download band now. Yeah.
But we're a Download band. It's just giving us a bit of clout, I think is probably the best way to put it. Like,
wow, that's fantastic to hear that. I mean, to be able to put that on your posters, or at least, we've played Download, and to have that reputation, that's got to do you no end of good. I mean, no wonder you've played so many shows since.
Yeah. They just keep coming. I get a message, almost every other day there's a message or something coming in saying, oh, are you about for this? I mean, I've rinsed my holiday pot for this year with work already. I think I had to cancel a week off. We'd booked a load of stuff off towards the end of the year that's not announced yet. I checked my holiday pot. I had like 5 hours left, and I was like,
"Oh dear,
I'm gonna have to make some move. I'm gonna have to move some stuff here."
Yeah. I don't want to sort of lay claim to any of your success, but I do feel a little bit proud of what you've achieved, having been involved in some tiny way, and having met you on your journey. I'm just really pleased to see that you've done so well.
No, absolutely. I mean, to be fair, you guys, I think, for the first proper podcasty type thing we've ever actually done. So
oh wow, okay,
definitely kind of online presence. We're not not very good at it, other than memeing ourselves on our Instagram stories. But
that's always fun.
Yeah, exactly.
But I know for a fact you've got a fan in Bournemouth.
Yes. We love
Oh, you're
Paul.
obviously aware of her as well.
Yeah. Oh yes, yeah. Like I say, I'm the one that generally deals with all the social media and the admin of the band, so I kind of get to
Right.
see all the people reacting, messaging, commenting, and stuff. I get to see all of that and almost have like this connection with people. Not that they necessarily know it until we meet at gigs, but like, I get that connection, which is quite nice.
Wow.
Bournemouth is we love going to Bournemouth. I think next week we're in Bournemouth actually.
Oh, right. God.
Yeah, 23rd. Yeah, 23rd we're in Bournemouth, so
Okay.
off again.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sarah then. Andromedous number one fan.
Yeah. So literally, when we first joined TikTok, I think a couple of months after we did download, straight away she's tagging like Vicky Hungerford and all that stuff. Like, look,
Get 'em
check
on,
these guys out. Like, it's wicked. Yeah, no, got a lot of love, Sarah.
Yeah, she's great, isn't she?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Fantastic. Okay. Well, it's. I mean, I'm really, stoked to see you guys and everything. It's nice to see you busy. It's nice to see you busy.
It's nice. It's nice to be busy. I mean, yeah, for the first 4 years of this band, we didn't do much. So
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's. You obviously you're there on merit because you don't get on the takeover stage without impressing people.
no, you don't. You look at the bands that get it, and you see them perform live, and you go, yeah, I can see why you've been picked to do it. When you look back at the lineups in the past as well,
Yeah.
the same thing. They don't just pick who they want; they pick who they think will do the job.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's quite nice to be on that list.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so quite an impressive CV already.
Not bad.